Hello there, welcome back to Volkoff Plays Hades 2. I have lost count of which session this is at this point, but suffice to say, it's got its hooks in me pretty well. And so we'll get at least one full run in tonight, maybe two. Hopefully I do a little bit better than I did last night, but I'm sure that won't be too difficult. So see how things go tonight. And once again, as always, thank you for joining if you have. If you're catching up later, I appreciate that too.
Ugh, I don't like phantom layers. Phantoms must be thrilled to find fresh blood, I suppose. Ooh. Brother, you don't remember him at all, and yet you miss him. Somehow you do.
So what do you even do when you're out? Collect more plants and stuff like that? You used to stay in all the time.
Dora, I was training in secrecy all that time. While I'm out each night, mostly I have to fight my way to Kronos, past a variety of things that don't like having me around.
Can't imagine why. And you just keep trying to do the same thing, huh? I would have given up so long ago. You should try it. Giving up.
No, thank you. The fated list of minor prophecies.
Together we shine.
Fate fabric. Our cauldron. Hear me, O Doom. Hear my voice from afar. I need beseech you wherever you are. Where are you, Lord Moros?
So it goes at times.
May my intent be true. Should be everything. To all my beast companions, near and far, let us protect each other, soul and scar.
Your will is done.
Which is delight. Kataski on Oski.
Your intent was true.
That's a good trick.
Kronos was waiting for me again outside of Erebus. This time I recognized him right away.
Nice to
but I
be
could do
starting
nothing
to
against
unlock some of the stuff as we go here.
Wily bastard. Arrogant to the last. What did he say?
He thanked the fates that we had finally met, as though he'd been searching for me all this time, and told me not to make the same mistakes as my family.
Eject that poisoned memory from your mind. He knows nothing of the fate's designs. I shall reinforce all our protective sorceries, and you fear not your enemy. Slay him.
What is it?
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Because you're weak.
Goddess. You made it to the morning fields. Good. Tartarus is not too far behind. Directly underneath, in fact, but the ingress is a bit of a walk from your initial drop.
A bit of a walk, fraught with soul-devouring demons and other life-hating fiends. Too powerful to be imprisoned, so they're free to wander there, something like that.
We mortals just love the field's goddess. A place to rid oneself of misery, or drown in it. A perfect spot for demons, only some of which shall leave you be.
That has been my experience. You keep the headmistress in pleasant company. She's an important job to do. Drink of the earth. Grow and flourish. I should be able to increase my grasp. All in the mind. The Queen.
It took me way too long to realize that I had three, that used two.
This then.
So I really like the Silken Sash, especially as it's gaining rank here. Just if I was better at not getting hit, you could build up a serious amount of armor by the time you face anyone strong.
This has great thirst.
We're gonna go with the staff since it's got the bones bonus this time.
The silver pool.
We're still looking for bronze. And that's the case for both of the remaining crafting items. Okay. We'll leave the pickaxe prioritized, I suppose. Actually, let's prioritize the tablet. That we need some extra psych for the grasp. We're trying to equip a few more cards, so.
You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
No use. Farewell, Commander. This is my path.
Should have seen it, dearie, when we brought old Kronos down. Took 6 of us at least, but we got him. Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly. Cremation, mayhaps.
Alright, so here's our first boon of this run. Of the three here, I think I'll take this for now.
That's hot.
Not sure I've taken this before. It's a Scorch. Wow, that's like the second long lag in the game. I'm not sure what's going on with this right now.
To restart.
Hopefully that doesn't keep happening.
Not even those with the power to enter the crossroads at will can entirely anticipate which of its 3 hidden paths shall be their exit.
I'd not expected this one. Four. Face me. There. As for my arcana. They got through.
This has been under siege before. Normally, it's not too big a deal. But Gramps has something else in mind this time. Got some individuals here pretty
Always
spooked.
have my fingers crossed for greater dodge from Hermes. Let's see what we get this time. It's kind of a bummer. I will take the range shots getting slowed down.
The Shadow Spiller's back. have to do this again.
Our families scattered to the winds a bit, my niece. You've heard from those of us upon this mountaintop, but Zeus sent several of his children to take care of things down closer to the base. They're probably just fine.
I've been liking some of Poseidon's boons. They have knockback them. Let's take a look. Tell you what, that one's pretty decent. Early in the run, that's not a bad one to take. I took Tidal Ring in a previous run. I didn't like that one because it only hits the front of your cast, and oftentimes when you're running through a group of enemies, you don't really have control over, you know, which direction you're crossing through them. So I think of the three here, I'm leaning towards Ocean's Bounty on this one.
All for you.
Let me show you the way. Be free. Gold coins.
We're gonna go Arachne here because we have the sash on, so she's gonna add to our armor here.
Rest your wings. You've grown so tired flying to and fro. I'll wrap you up and sing you soon to sleep. Don't, my friend. Just... You don't need to look at me like that. You don't need to look at me at all. Look at the fineries I've made. Silk in every shape and color, see? It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now. It's just I'm concerned for your safety out here.
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just because you found me here doesn't mean just anybody can.
Okay. I don't have any casts right now. I'm not really using channeling, so I guess I'm gonna take the extra armor and the piece of fate fabric here.
Perfect fit.
The woods answer my call. I think not.
Our charge as Silver Sisters is to work in shadow to uphold the will of night. Olympus remains unaware of us, that their own goddess of the hunt is one of us, that their own messenger serves us as well. Let us keep it this way. Behold.
I think we might take the heal. Should at least keep the run extended as long as possible. We know that I lack the skill to not get hit, so... So we've got Apollo, or we've got the shop. I think I'm gonna hit the shop.
A small discovery.
Huge. Take the data with hammer. Okay. Oh yeah, rapid moonshot.
Obscura grows in strength.
I like that. That's very cool.
I did encounter her, my lord, and I thank the fates Selene's light is visible in Erebus, for I know she cannot shine much farther past the edge of this realm. And you as well. Mustn't keep her waiting.
Wearing the black of night.
I'd
Your
say,
aura is
you know,
different,
Rick Dog
stronger.
7 times out of 10.
You have been
That was
studying
the wrong
arcana,
decision, but
meditating at your altar to prepare for your attempts.
Each card reveals to me a different strength. If I steady myself and concentrate, then it's as though I become one with whomever they depict. If only I could focus on them all.
To focus by its nature is to choose. Come, demonstrate to me this newfound understanding of yours. Crossed flames awaken! You wield Obscura capably, and I can tell the bond you share is strong.
good odds on the
Now,
vampire.
farewell.
For me.
Look at what I found.
Look upon me. crossroads.
See you at the crossroads, crossroads. We're gonna stick with what we've got on.
Into the depths.
We do need to pick some boons up. I'd love to get at least a casting boon in the next 3 rooms here.
Pathetic. Ashes. Come. Breathe it in. Is that all?
I know what you are.
Uh-oh, it's Kronos again. Gonna send me back to Hades 1. Here we go.
Behold the splendor of your father's underworld.
Need to get out. I'm getting out of here.
You just got That was, of course, a very different time.
Back to reality. Lotus.
In black and murky Oceanus past the border of the underworld, the putrid waters are purified, as if to show that there, Poseidon holds no sway.
As long as his boons still work. Don't look down.
outskirts of Poseidon's realm, it seems. You mean to circumnavigate your father's domain? Why confront the armies of Kronos head-on when you could go around? A clever move.
Clever girl. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, after you take damage... I just don't love this one. I don't love Blitz in this game, at least not yet. You need to do 120 damage to the enemy and then they get struck by lightning. The lightning does another 120. But I feel like I need to take something to... I need to take a boon on my attack. I wish I would have got a casting boon, but I think this is what we're going to have to go with. Ooh, man. And I definitely am going to do the boss encounter to get to a higher level boon there, so...
Let me help you. You're in my way. You with me, Homer?
Boy, I take back everything I said about your weapon first we met. In my defense, I often see workmanship superior to mine. Though don't go telling anyone I said as much.
Okay. Man, that's tempting. Take ourselves another 100 armor. After you dash, create a blast that deals 100 damage around a nearby foe. That one's pretty cool. Cast damage is relatively useful. I've had this one a few times now, and I have a feeling that there's a few better casting boons in this one. So this is kind of a different decision here. I'm gonna take the casts. I need something that does some damage with casts.
attention she directs towards you. Perhaps she is wondering, what is the moon without night? And I suspect that she is capable in
Have you
Nix's
really,
absence.
like, gotten a good look at Chaos in this game, by the way? I mean, just take a gander if you haven't. So, is Chaos the head with the spinal cord hanging out? Is it the baby coming out of its mouth? Is it the chick holding said head and spinal cord? Is it the chick's shoulder, which seems to also have a face on it? I don't know. These are the things that keep me, you know, awake at night. Okay, so this is a risky one to take, obviously, with the boss fight upcoming. But there's certainly some boons left to be awarded. I'm leaning towards paralyzing favor myself here. Yep. Boy, I might be regretting that one really soon here, but we'll see.
It's gotten harder sneaking down into the underworld of late. Good thing I happen to know an expert on the subject. And so do you, I see.
Lord Charon, I've returned. Still practicing, are we?
You're not really an agent, are you, lady? Just pulling our fins, trying to get our hopes up, only to dash them against the rocks. How low can you sink?
Get your hopes up. Listen to me. I seek Kronos, not you. Perhaps you shall be hunted by some other agent, though.
You better believe it, gals. Even this lady knows a rising star when she sees one, when she hears one. And she's gonna put in a good word for us, won't she?
Alright, I tell you what, that was the best I've done on that boss battle by a lot.
I hate her.
And I think I figured out a strategy there to basically go to the back of the drummer and try to bring the guitar player up into what I'd like to call a circle of ass whipping.
No more crowds.
I haven't yet patented that, but I will very, very soon. Okay, we're going to switch over to the knuckle bones here to hopefully prevent me from blowing into Cerebros. You know... Yeah, I'm going to keep it equipped.
Good. Close
Hey,
enough.
here goes nothing. I think we're on a good pace here right now, though. I'm pretty happy with this build.
It's so... Ugh. Sure.
That was a good rework. I'm going to take this one just to mark the prophecy off, but I'll tell you, the Melting Strike is usually what I like to take, just because it destroys 60% of any armor. Some of these enemies, the Rolling Boulders in particular, they seem to have like 1500 armor, so you'll see yourself do like 900 damage just from one single dash strike. Really, this is probably the least likely that I would take. Obviously, your attacks hitting twice is a lot better as well, but anyway, just let you know why I'm taking this one.
2 more to go, I think. They won't like this. Not a chance. Smackers.
Did she just say smackers? Smackers. Oh my word.
It's over. That was all of them. Queen Lamia returns. out each time. In the name of Hades.
Wow. Fortunately, I'm not using much magic with this build, right? At least not right now. I might take this because I haven't taken this one yet, so let's take a look here.
Let me show you the way. Rest easy now. She's still here, poor thing. Poor thing, poor thing, poor thing. I wish I knew what you were doing in a place like this. Though, you can't just tell me, can you? Your heart must have been broken. Must have been broken. Heartbroken. Heartbroken.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take another Poseidon Boon, frankly.
For me? You sure? Sure. Olympus, I accept
Thanks,
this message.
Echo.
Accept this message. This message. This message.
I'm gonna take the Sprint Boon.
Strength of the sea.
I really thought about taking that chance to double any minor boon, especially because we already took Wealth of the Sea or whatever it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna pick the one on the right because although it's great to have a stronger X, we still need a oh, I'm thinking. Do we really need at this point a 5th buff? Or 5th boon, I mean. Yeah, I'm going right.
More corrupted.
Like that one.
Another 2 remain. Smackers. Vitality. In the name of Hades.
Now we're talking. Really, both of these are really good. But I'm gonna take this one.
1 left. Steady now.
Basically, it's corpse explosion, which is really tight. Where to go? Rick Dog, you're gonna hate it, but I think I'm gonna go shop again. We just got 563 gold.
In the name of Hades.
This was interesting to me. So I guess like the cast itself is doing 70 damage a second, but I guess if I'm reading this, I can aim the binding circle and then foes within it are struck by lightning. Does that mean my cast is going to do double damage? I almost have to take it just to find out.
Tucked away.
Excellent. We got super lucky there, and what's pretty much our primary skill just got leveled up, so that's pretty cool.
Moonlight guide us.
Alright, we're gonna see how this goes, man.
Due for another cleaning then?
boy.
The grim, resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
Beast soothed.
Feel better, Cerberus.
I apologize for doing this, but I did this last time and there was actually something here. And I didn't know if I'd, yeah, I'm glad I was.
Having quelled the fury of the fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus, the princess of the dead stands poised to delve into the pits of Tartarus, where waits her lifelong foe.
We're now so close, aren't we? Done there.
Reminds me of all the Cerberus when you beat him in Hades 1, they're just being like
The old service hall.
beast satiated because you're like feeding him. All right, let's take a look at the trinkets. Tell you what, I might have to keep this one on because I've never beat Kronos. It's a tough choice here. Alright, I'm gonna stick with this.
Needed that. A pool of purging. Unseen. Service entrance. Coin for Charon. All this machinery. For what? They'll know I'm here.
We have not seen you in a little while, my
Let's
girl.
begin. Satisfactory.
And that Knucklebones rank up could prove pivotal. That extra damage reduction. Kronos really does the damage.
Sand skulls.
Here comes some sand skulls.
few chambers left. You. Some shade rot. More hoplites. Join me. Be at peace. What? Father?
Notoriously vicious Cerberus sits vigilantly by his master's side.
Sorry, boy.
What are you doing here again? I told you, you cannot be here.
And I told you I'd be back for you. Though my priority is Kronos. You vanquished him before. Can you reveal to me any weaknesses? Anything at all?
I vanquished him with the aid of 5 other gods. What hope have you alone? He has no weakness, save his arrogance. And it appears you have that weakness too.
Then it seems we are equally matched. Father, how long have you been this way? Is there aught I can do?
Yeah, the hilarity of Hades calling someone else arrogant is... it's hard to... you wish you could bottle that up.
You think I have any sense of time in such a place? And I've said already what you can do. Risk not your everything. Go now, and be unseen.
So I took this one last time. So these do... Solars do 200 damage. Take an unseen item. think it's just the easiest one to
feared
use.
underworld king resembles now the wretched and the damned that here was shackled in his stead, until the scheming Titan Kronos cut them loose.
Unforgivable. I shall return. Stay any longer than I must.
Wow, I don't even know what just happened right there.
Prefer silver. Olympus, I accept this message.
make the casts a lot stronger. I think I'm gonna have to go to Charon's room. I don't think I can survive another fight, honestly. I would have been happier to see some fast food. That's huge. There's a full heal there right at the end, right where we needed it. So, there's, you know, again, I think if we're going for the clear here, we might have to buy this Hermes to go for the greater dodge. But then there's a debate to be had here. You know, do you take the Zeus or do you just take the Palm? Because that's going to power up something we have already. I think I am going to buy the boon, though.
In the name of Hades.
I see the discussion about Civ 7, and I will hold out hope that by the time they get the first expansion pack out, it'll be a totally different game. Yes, +1 use of Death Defiance right before this battle. Don't mind if I do. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Hermes. That was pretty neat of you.
Hermes.
Okay. Specials now inflicting blitz as well. I don't think we want that. We're gonna go static shock.
Better.
So this is definitely the best build I have had. Let's go ahead and get Charon a little salute here before we go. This is the best build I've had. If it's gonna be a clear, I'd say it's gonna be now. So
River, take me.
Here we go.
The fates cannot help you now. You saw your father out there, I presume? He required a special arrangement. For eons, he incarcerated countless souls within this place, not to mention me. Seemed only fitting he should have to waste away accordingly.
You couch it in morality when vengeance is reason enough. Though since you've reasoned it all out, by what right did you take the other members of my family? And Nyx and all the rest?
Why? Because they opposed me. Except you have this rather vexing knack for resisting some of my time-honored techniques. A recessive family trait, perhaps. Although your brother, he was not so fortunate. You too shall break, however, soon enough. Prepare, you little sneak. Learn your place. You dare. I have strength in numbers, lest you forget. Your father's tricks.
audience has lasted long enough. You do not get to barge into this house and waste my time.
I was about to say, is that a clear, or is he gonna do stage 2 like Hades did the first time I played him? I beat him and made me want to cry. Guess we'll find out.
3, 2,
Yep.
1.
Damn it!
Our family's favorite trick. A trick for the eye. Decay. Hello, reinforcements. You cannot hide. Watch. I have had it with you. I thought none could resist the ravages of time.
Ring the goddamn bell.
You'll get no answers from me, and no mercy either. Now die already, and I'll collect the ichor from your veins, or whatever flows through them.
What is death to the deathless? A mere nuisance. This house is mine. Once I am gone, you shall be cast away.
I expect so, and you'll be remade and back on the throne before I can return. But I shall return, and I'll slay you again and again and again if I must.
Even if, in so doing, it meant that you would never see your dear old family again. Because the mercy I have shown to them thus far is something I may have to reevaluate.
Our family. And what do I care? I don't even know them. But I do know you will be dead here in another moment. Any last words?
For you, my girl? No. None for now. Time cannot be stopped.
suffer in darkness.
Well, there it is for posterity. That's the first Hades 2 clear build here on Volkov Plays. I certainly hope it's not the last, but I had a good feeling about it throughout. Just kind of talking through how that came together. The the keys were this natural gas ability, of course.
Not from my butt.
Yeah, not from Haas's butt. Um, but once we got that, and then we had some good skills that we got late. That close call, we ended up using every single thing that we had. But the skill, I'm looking for it, that let me move my casting circle, that ended up being really important, especially, and I'm sure you noticed that too, but those last two boss fights with Cerberus and Kronos, that was a really nice skill to have, and in fact, lots of my damage was done via casting, so it gives me some food for thought on how I'm going to build my builds in the future. If you're going for boss killing, maybe casting is the way to go. But in any case, hey, it's queer, so I'm definitely enthused about it. Let's see what we got in store for us here.
Nothing but sand.
The gutted grand hall of the former House of Hades eerily lies still. Knowing the immortal Titan shall return, the Dark Princess pursues an object that may be the key to her predicament.
It should be in the prince's chamber still. The remains of time. Should have a look around.
Thus did Melinoe, the Underworld's vengeful daughter, cross the deepest reaches of her realm to thwart her ancient, hateful foe. The Titan Kronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. A claim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well. For now, a cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
You! Return to Shadow now.
I heed your call once more. Again, our journeys intertwine. Why did you call upon me, Princess? Did you not receive the artifact I brought you from the Fates?
Lord Moros, I did receive the fated list, and summoned you once more as it ordained. All children of Nyx are welcome where I reside. Might we speak further there? I have many questions.
I don't know whether I can answer them, as my own search for truth has not been going well of late. But I'll not decline your cordial invitation. Please lead the way.
Then follow me.
I shall.
All right, so this is pretty interesting. The surface awaits, and then I guess you're going to battle all the way up Mount Olympus, which that I just can't imagine how badass that's going to be. But yeah, we're going to press on. We're going to press on. We're going to go on.
Where did he go? I got you something. This is a very special treat, Phrynos. It means you'll be protected when you're with me, and you can protect me in turn. Meet me in the training grounds. Our family. Kronos threatened that you'd never see your family again, the wretch. Well, here they are. No closer than before.
Princess, we've not met formally. I'm the official bearer of bad news. The Witch of the Crossroads apprised me of the situation here, and was gracious to invite me to stay for now.
You're welcome here and safe, Lord Moros. So then you know of my task.
To vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades seems more than a task. I regret this burden is yours to bear, and much sooner than expected.
It's all right. I was born for this. Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this, to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
The nectar of the gods. Thank you, Princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
How thoughtful. I accept. Peace, Lord Moros.
Fates protect you. Your foes were doomed to fall.
Lord Moros has arrived. Now what? You're here, Lord Charon. It's a pity we've so little opportunity to speak, Lord Charon. Though I'm grateful to be seeing you more frequently of late. New shipment there. Where'd Nemesis go?
A moment, Goddess. You got him, didn't you? Killed the bastard for one night at least. The first report I heard, I scarce believed, but by the third or fourth, I'd come around. Well done, Goddess.
Thanks, Odd. Though I'd not be surprised if our reports already say he's returned. But I got what I needed for now. And a little bit of payback, I suppose.
Aye, and he'll be sore about it, I expect. But even though we're not there yet, we needed this, I think. You needed this. On to the next phase, then?
Oh, yes.
Come here.
Full grown. Salutations. May you have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber. And if and when you finally wake, know that this nectar shall be waiting for you. Welcome to the... Wait, what? Here you'll grow strong.
Plenty of room to grow.
You're back. Now tell me everything. You found your mark. What then?
I reached the edge of Tartarus and made my way into the house, just as we planned. Kronos was there, on my father's throne. We clashed. He lost. But I know he isn't gone, and I was unable to linger there for long.
Truly. And you retrieved something from him, I see. We were never going to destroy him with brute force alone, but soon enough, he may yet be undone entirely. Until then, study him. And I shall study what you found.
By study him, you mean find him again and fight him? Weaken him? Distract him?
Precisely that.
This should work. Come, spirits of the dead. I have a task for you.
By your will.
This should be possible. Essences of shadow to the surface rise. It'll be worth the wait.
Oh, by the way, something awaits you in the training grounds. You proved beyond a doubt that you're prepared.
Thank you, Headmistress. It can't be. That's the Oath of the Unseen. Think I can raise my grasp. I see it now. The Artificer. Strength. Very well. In shadow I serve, to shadow I return.
Okay, excellent. So this is like in Hades 1 where you could turn the heat up. Cool. Very cool. That description for Red Onion is really awesome. Restores one heart. Tastes as bitter as you feel. It's pretty applicable for me. I should probably take that one. Okay, so we've got that. Got that ability.
Freenos, you're here.
Frog.
Come
Hey
along.
there, Frog.
It seems we have a new disciple.
It's Hypnotoad, yeah. That'd be an interesting one.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Your eyes do not deceive. Near the gateways out of here, you'll find none other than the Oath of the Unseen, I think it's called. Ask me not whence it came. Instead, ask just how tough you really are.
I earned the right to look upon the oath, the testaments of night. Do I dare speak the vows, and thereby spread the fear that darkness brings?
Come on, what are you, scared? Those nocturnal arms you got, they're probably gonna love that fear and testament type stuff. I say give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
All mortal kind condemned to never-ending torment and despair?
It's gonna be fine.
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Princess?
Will this truly come to pass? The Arcana. This one.
Those blades cut to the bone.
What secrets lie within? Focused on this.
A secret monument to night, etched with her will and testament, looms tall within the training grounds, revealing its nature only to the worthy.
We have to do a super hard run, right?
I'm in the inner circle now.
I mean, we have to. I'm compelled to do it. Can't help myself.
Dare I take the vows?
Dare I take the vows? Well, fuck yeah, you do.
This I vow.
The Oath of the Unseen.
by my birthright. For the realm.
I'm not sure what you get. You know, this just
If I'm to
unlocked,
serve the
so I'm
night,
not sure
I would know her will.
it's showing Scylla for some reason, and that concerns me too, because that boss fight's kind of hard as it is. Let me just see something here real quick. Yeah, so now it's showing... What's her name? Kade. Interesting. Activate battles to raise fear. Pursue the Marked Guardian using the specified weapon. Prevail and earn Nightmare for upgrades in the Silver Pool. So I guess it doesn't make much sense to go more than what's required. We'll say if we're gonna fight her, the first boss, we should take all of our cards, deactivate our cards,
I can't.
so we can fulfill that one prophecy. And then...
that fear may spread.
Okay.
I'm off. All right.
Granddaughter, where have you been? In the deepest reaches of your father's realm, perhaps? Striking at the very heart of our enemy. One can but hope.
Hey, we got an epic already. That's pretty neat. I do love having freeze as a attack. I gotta take that because it's epic. Oh yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. That'll do.
What's the frog doing with you?
Frog's just chilling. He's like, I don't really like ice, so, you know.
Be gone. Got them, Frenos. Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves.
Same deal here. I'm just gonna take this because it's required for the prophecy.
Superior might.
titan in the lowest depths. That much I knew before your headmistress confirmed you vanquished him, as I had faith you would. If his life force is like grains of sand, then you took one. Eventually, all. Behold my light.
Never used this one before, so I'm gonna pick this one just to see what it's like. I've used the large target area blast a couple times. It works pretty well. I'm also curious about what morph does. But I'm gonna take Night.
Night Bloom. You have it.
How could you blaspheme that poor froggy like that, Muskie? What's the little froggy ever done to you? And look, he even has a cute little moon on his back. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen because of him.
Let's begin.
Strange things have happened since the other night. Good things if you're not one of our enemies. We think perhaps you cut old Kronos down to size, but he just grows right back, as I recall.
Alright, this is a very good one to get early. I was saying that the other night. So any reward besides a Daedalus Hammer or a God's Boon it could be doubled. And it procced from me like 3 or 4 times. So that's pretty good if you're resource gathering. The other two, I mean, I've had them both. Again, like the casting one's underwhelming. Attacks hitting foes with a splash, and I'm gonna go with this one just because it's early in the run.
I grow strong. Whispers.
contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
I've really not been impressed by any of Apollo's boons so far. I guess I'll take this so it makes the cast do a little bit of damage.
In you go.
Yes.
Was just proc
Can't
right
recover
there.
here. Need to press on.
That will work with palms, I think, too. That's what I was really liking about last time.
Hear me, on my authority. Split path. Reinforced.
Making the short-term decision. Obviously.
We got him finally, Lord Charon. The Titan can be slain. If but to complicate his schemes a little while, till we can put a stop to him for good.
Yeah, Rick Dog, I don't know if you were watching. That was like my third or fourth stream, I feel like, where I had that, the duplicate palms, and I think it procced twice with those.
Yes, my father's throne shall be restored.
Okay, we made the short-term decision because we've got a prophecy to fulfill here, so I'm gonna try to buckle down and not fuck this up. I don't have a death defiance either, so...
Your amphibious friend does not appear to have capacity to sway the outcome here.
I never trust appearances entirely, Headmistress, and no, neither do you. This must be an exciting night for Phrynos.
We are not here to entertain your woodland friends, Melenoi. Pray they don't get underfoot. Now the crossed blades! Shades on your side. gave to you no benefit at all this evening. Still, you bested me. I know not whether to heap praise or reprimand you for being such a little show-off.
I've gotten stronger.
Thank you for the
Somehow
skull.
managed that. Kronos.
How irritating. Are we quite done? I am time itself. What are you? A thrall of those calling themselves gods, mindlessly serving at their whim. My children are crafty.
And somebody's butthurt
To
over his
them,
ass
you are
whipping
nothing
he
but a
took.
common tool, and not an especially sharp one, it appears to me.
I located something.
He's not taking his
Here we
loss
go.
particularly well, you know what I mean?
Done. At least my feet are clean. You again. Next. Be gone from here. Let's try it. Vaporized. Ash of the dead. Calm that shade down, Phrenos.
You. Always used to be gold in the underworld, right in its veins. But Kronos turned it into little coins. All over the damn place now.
Lord Charon's going to take care of it soon enough. I give him all the gold I find. Trade for his wares.
Think I can do the same if you want to make a deal. Don't worry, any gold I get from you, Charon gets from me.
I'll take it.
Hand it over.
Of stars. I walked the path. Keepsake ran out. Seas next time.
I sure do hope I get a boon that makes me do some damage or something.
Kronos, that is. A right proper old-fashioned beating, that is. Must have felt all warm and cozy, didn't it? Makes you want to do it again and again.
Ooh, attacks inflicting scorch. I don't mind if I do.
There.
Wow. Wow. That is freaking incredible that you can raise a guardian monster like that. Nice. Good to know for the future.
Is that her again? That's her. Don't worry,
A
ma'am,
lotus
this
flower.
won't take long. This won't take long at all.
Don't you get lonely sitting here, staring into those waters? Especially in a place like this.
Lonely? I don't know the meaning of the word. I have the best company you could ever ask for. Me. Now leave, okay?
Thank you.
Don't stop.
Oh, baby. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Scorch Damage Plus.
My boon grows stronger.
There we go. Love it. How about to? Thanks, Poseidon. Very cool of you, bro.
Jump.
I'm gonna get my fucking ass beat right here. This.
Well, if it isn't the little name dropper. Off to see your
Oh
boyfriend,
boy,
Mr.
here we
Kronos
go.
again, hmm? He loves our act. He'll drown before you take his sponsorship away from us.
Oh, I'm not after any sponsorships from him. And we're not friends. We merely have some business to resolve, which you continue to impede night after night.
Business? With him? Then you must be somebody's kid. No way you'd have connections like that on your own. You know, some of us had to earn our spotlight, lady.
Return to Shadow now.
Drowned out once more by the din of the siren's song.
Yeah, talk your shit now, bitch. You got slapped around at the end of the last round.
Get out of my head. We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Frenos?
Hey. Not gonna lie, Mel. Sometimes I wish I had a big important task. And not that floating isn't one.
You know my stance on this, Dora. You need to get out of this tent. You're very talented. I've never met a shade that speaks like you.
Ooh, I can talk. Makes me so special. I'm sure any lowly shade could do it after being stuck here listening to you people long enough.
I'm glad you did. This family, lost to you since you were born. They deserve their vengeance, and so do you.
Do you have a moment? If I may, Princess, the fated list of minor prophecies, have you been able to make use of it?
I have. Thank you for bringing it to me. So then the Fates already know what's going to happen in all this? Everything I'm going to do?
Well, yes and no. The fated list says as little of your future as necessary. I briefly was its host myself and saw there but a single prophecy, that I would pass it on to you.
Then that's a prophecy fulfilled. Shades of the Crossroads, greetings. Denied.
Your innate strength is greater than you know.
Moon dust now in stock.
What now? Never thought I'd see Moros here of all places. But then again, it only makes sense Doom would come to the crossroads sooner or later.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing. All Nyx's kin are welcome here. Headmistress gave her word.
Whatever. Guess I better go say hello.
Nemesis, maybe we could start again. Here, I got you something.
Don't need your charity, Princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out.
Thank you, Nem.
I once was desperate to hear the siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps
I mean,
you're
it is a
less
catchy
susceptible
song,
to their allure.
you know?
Perhaps. At any rate, I fail to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the sirens were better off without Skilla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call, at least?
For the most part.
How have my favorite creatures been surviving recently? Headmistress is away. Fresh from the pot. What now? The wards for your
Right,
protection
so
I
we've got the
dispel,
surface
for
opened
I
up
am
now.
ready now for heaven as for hell. It is done. As the three fates would have it, so shall I. So mote it be.
A small spring draws its heat from deep within the earth. Its water so pristine and pure that they can cleanse the body and the soul.
If I get in, I might never want to get out. you're ready. Into the earth you go. Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. I have this. The lovers. The champions.
Could be really very useful if I get stuck on a boss, because then you end up doing X amount of damage to him next time you get him.
Much deeper than it looks. Below, the path to Tartarus. Above, the way to Olympus.
I think I'm going to call it a night at this point. My plan for tomorrow is to, well, go fix my, yeah, good call, Muskie. I don't have any reason
Ashes
why
of the
this is
past.
not filled out. Tomorrow I'll start by fixing my cards, and then I'm gonna head to the surface. But now I guess overall, if that's the end of chapter 1 of this game, I'm more than blown away by it. This game is really awesome, and hopefully it comes out of early access pretty soon. But from what I've played so far, this is an amazing game, so I'm really excited to see the finished product. Thanks for bearing with me tonight. It's a rather long session, I feel like almost 3 hours, so appreciate it if you've stuck around for it. And I will see you tomorrow. So thanks very much again for joining me.